Hey guys, welcome to Troy Time. Hey, check it out. Today we are canning chuck roast, okay? Super important to can some beef right now. Beef prices are getting ready to skyrocket, okay? Cattle sales are at an all-time high. Some people think that in 2024, beef's gonna be 3 times its current price, okay? Get some beef now, freeze it, can it, do what you can, try and save some money where you can. Really get some beef put away, guys. Today we're canning beef. We're gonna can beef and chicken in the same batch, and we're gonna do it in pints. Coming up next. Okay, guys, so I'm trying to respond to the people that maybe say the things like, the canner's great, but I can't go out and buy, 8 to 12 pounds of beef and can it away. I can only get one at a time, that kind of thing. So I'm trying to show you, here's a way where you can get just one. I'm using one beef roast right here. This one I did get on sale, but I'm just using one beef roast, and I'm going to fill what I can with it, and then whatever I can. I could just fill with water and still run the canner, right? But we'll just fill the rest with chicken. So we'll probably end up filling 3 or 4 pints with the beef, and then we'll fill the chicken in the other one. And the other thing was using pints and just showing you that you can mix as long as you're doing the same method. So this is going to be raw pack or cold pack for both of these. I can mix different types of meats, but I can't mix the type of packing that we do. So they either both have to be raw or they both have to be cooked. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to take the lids off these jars and soak them in water. Okay, pints are great to have. I normally try to do quarts when I can because I'm just trying to save space and get as much food put away as I can. But pints are great too. If you watched my video recently on how we clean the jars and how we stack them and label them, you'll know that I like to stack my pints on top of my quarts. So I do have some storage space available to me in the pint size range. So that's why I want to do pints as well. Okay. So pints are good too. If there's only maybe 1 or 2 of you eating, then you can open a jar and that'll take care of usually 2 people. Okay, you're going to usually get about 1 pound of meat in each jar. So we started with a 4-pound roast. We cut it up. It's a beef chuck roast. We're going to put it in these jars. We probably lost about 1 pound of it to the cutting out the fat. As you know, I like using the London broil. If you haven't seen my London broil beef canning video, then check that one out. I like using the London broil because you don't really have to worry about the fat component because London broil is so lean, there's really no fat in it. All right, let's put this beef in the jars and see what we get. Okay, my trivet is in my canner and I'm gonna add 2.5 quarts of cool water. Okay, my trivet is in my canner and I've added 2 quarts of cool water. I'm gonna put a little salt in each of one of these pints just to kind of help suck the juices out of this, the meat that's in there. Okay. Additionally, I'm gonna put a little bit of water in each one, just a smidge, just to get them started. Kind of dissolve some of that salt so it's not right in one spot. Okay. Now we're going to use a plastic knife as a debubbler. And we're just going to go and push down and squeeze everything to the inside. Okay. That little water just kind of helps get everything lubricated. Everything kind of slide together, right? Kind of everything compressed a little bit. Try to just get air pockets out of this if there's sort of air pockets between them. That way the heat can spread more thoroughly through the jar. All right. So that's what we have. 4 quarts of beef and 1 quart of chicken. We're going to do a mixed lot this time. It's okay. It's allowed. All right, we're going to clean the rims of the jars with some vinegar real quick. Whoosh. He's got a little slime on him. There we go. This just helps make sure we get a nice good seal. We're going to take our lids and put our lids on. We're going to take our rims and put our rims on, finger tight as always. We're going to place our items in the canner. Okay, so these are the pints in the canner. Okay, now people actually ask me about this too. So there's a little red nipple right there, right? There it is, right? So we usually are concerned about that when we're doing quarts because the quarts bump right up against that, okay? But if you notice the head space there when there's pints, you really don't have to worry about nipple placement on this one, okay? So when it's pints, it really doesn't matter because there's enough head space there, all right? So that's pints. So we're gonna close the lid. We are doing pints. We are cold packing. We're going to go high for 75 minutes. We are doing pints. We are cold packing. So we're going to go high for 75 minutes. And push start. We're going to make sure that we are set to airtight on our knob, exhaust on our knob up top. There we go. Okay, we're going to take the rest of what our chicken had. We cubed it up into about 1 or 2 inch cubes, and we're just going to coat it with melted butter, and we're going to put it in the air fryer with Old Bay seasoning. We did this on our Turkey Bites video. If you've not seen the Turkey Bites video, go check it out. It came out awesome. So I'm hoping we get the same result from the chicken. We shall see. Great way to use what was left of the chicken. And we're going to go heavy with the Old Bay. Finn apparently does not like the Old Bay. Okay, so we're going to go 400 degrees for 15 minutes. See what we get. Okay guys, our air fryer is going with our chicken bites in the background, and our canner has just gone to E10. This is going to count down from E10 to E0, and then it'll start the 75-minute countdown. Then it'll be about an hour of rest time, and then we can open it up. Okay, once this hits E0, we're just going to flick the switch up top, and we're going to put it on airtight. And there we go. Just like that, baby. So in a few minutes, this will switch over to a 75-minute countdown, and we can just let that count down, let it cool down for an hour, and come back. It'll be ready to open up. Meanwhile, our chicken bites with Old Bay seasoning have arrived out of the air fryer, but I've made a crucial mistake. Does anyone know what it is? I've seasoned them all, and I didn't leave one for Finny. So Finny's going to get some ham instead. Finny, front, sit. Wait. Wait. Okay, get it. Good boy. Good boy. Watch me. Gentle. Gentle. Show me gentle. Gentle. Oh, that's very gentle. Very good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Oh yes, guys, these are good. That's good stuff. There's our countdown. We'll see you in 1 hour and 75 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 75 minutes and an hour. Let's take these out and see what we got. Oh yeah. All right. When you use pints with a wide mouse, it's a little hard to get out of here. The first one's usually a little stiff. There we go. Oh, looks good. One little tip is if you have some narrow mouse, use like 4 wide mouse and a narrow mouse jar. That way it's a little easier to take out. But we've got 4 beef here and 1 chicken. Grab him in a minute. Go back in for our chicken. Get your chicken, get your chicken, get your chicken, get your chicken. Bam. All right, so that's our mixed batch, right? We got beef and chicken.
Good afternoon, Troy.
That's my Amazon. So we got beef and chicken, and man, it looks good. Let me zoom in over here. Yeah, this is what we got. That's our mixed bag. So you don't need a ton of stuff. You don't have to buy 20 steaks and can them. You don't need a giant set of stuff. Just this little 5 pounds of meat, 4 pounds of beef, and 1 pound of chicken. That's the way to do it. Need to be storing beef, guys. It's just going to get more and more expensive in the future, and it's going to shoot up soon. So get some beef, maybe freeze it until you can can it, or freeze it, or can it, okay? It's good stuff. That's beef and chicken in pints with our amazing Nesco Carry canner, right? Awesome stuff. You guys need to be canning. Get yourself a canner. Get going. Let's do this, baby. This is Troy time. I'm out.